Inna with Innichka Chef and welcome to my kitchen. Today in episode we are making traditional drink around holiday. It's almost Christmas and Christmas atmosphere in my house, and we are making eggnog. This drink wasn't my favorite, let's be honest, until I tried homemade. And before I record this video, I went through at least 20 different kinds of eggnog bottles and ingredients listed on the bottles. It's most of them garbage for your body. If you never made eggnog and you think it's complicated, I will show you how to make traditional easy eggnog with some few healthy ingredients and make your holiday even more brighter. And for the ingredients we need for this traditional classic eggnog: milk, whole, organic, the best quality you can find milk. Another ingredient, egg yolks, of course. It's a star of the dish, of the drink. Egg yolks, and traditional, actually, it's raw, should be raw. We'll temper, we'll cook basically, because raw egg yolks make some people nervous, so we'll temper, which is, it's easy. Maybe sounds crazy, difficult, but it's so easy. We have done that with ice cream, or pretty much with any custard paste. That's what it is. I'll show you how to do quick and easy. Kefir, that's the secret ingredient to make healthy. And plain kefir you can find in the store if you're not making your own, but I hardly recommend to start doing. It's a very healthy fermented dairy, a fermented drink, and your gut will be thankful for that. And of course, we need to spice up this drink. This drink is impossible to make without spice, so choose whatever you feel comfortable as your spice level. I go with traditional is nutmeg and little bit of cinnamon. That's all I need, and touch bit of vanilla. But do whatever you feel like. Maybe anise star, maybe clove. Some people like to add allspice. Whatever you feel like, just do it and try whatever feels your taste. And to make fluffy and frosty, some people add heavy cream, which is, I think it's awfully too heavy for my taste. But to make that thick and frosty looking, which is texture, what we all looking from good eggnog, we'll use egg whites, and it brings all the beauty of eggnog to life. And for garnish, for decoration, which is totally optional, I'm using homemade whipped cream. And as I mentioned, this eggnog is healthy. As all my recipes, I try to do as much nutrition dense food as possible. Even around holiday, it's very important to not get off of your routine and start eating junk. So I'm not using sugar, I'm using pure maple syrup. You can use honey, whatever you prefer. Also, for the grown-ups, which is optional, for children skip, I'm using spice Kefir rum. And happens it's favorite, my husband's favorite rum. That's the only liquor he drinks around winter time. That's what he likes, and that's what I'm using. But feel whatever you like. The more you add, the more fun you will get later on. And just like any custard, we start eggs, yolks, and sugar. But in this case, it's maple syrup. Mix together. And hand whisk is perfectly fine for this. You don't need any special equipment. Just a pinch. I think that's enough. And now cinnamon, about half teaspoon or so. And milk getting warm. Oh, it's getting, you see the little sizzling, it start boiling, and you have to watch milk very close, otherwise it will go over the pot very quickly. Start boiling, as you see. It's getting foamy. It's almost ready. Keep eye on it. Can get burned very easily and get. Oh, it's coming up, coming up, coming up. That's exactly what you want. The milk already looked like frosty. I love boiled milk. When I grew up, we only drink hot milk. Never drink cold milk. And by the way, on Russian language or Ukraine, we call this drink gogol-mogol. Gogol-mogol. And we drink this as a cough medicine. So when little and sick, mom would make this before bed, honey, egg yolks, and milk, and that was cough medicine. And of course, sometimes we'll put some hard liquor like vodka for adults and get a good sleep. And next day you like brand new. In these days, it's not a healthy anymore, but used to be as a healthy. So now we're doing tempering, something that we have done many times when we made ice cream. Just add little by little hot boiling milk and whisk as fast as you can if you don't want to end up to have scrambled eggs. At this point, now it's much safer to add faster milk. It's like workout, honestly. Let's do not waste any ingredient, any drop. And now back to the stove. So now it's very important on low heat, whisk it non-stop. This, by the way, is the best whisk I have ever had. My friend Mary gave to me as a gift, and I love it. Probably will be enough till the rest of my life. This whisk will never break. And we're doing this until we feel resistance. As soon as you feel resistance and liquid become more thicker, it's time to stop. It's cooked. So at this point you see it's getting a little bit thicker and it's nice, beautiful color. So we'll take off from heat. Now this nice custard cooked, we pour in a bowl. And the reason why, because it will be faster cool down in a bowl than in a pot. Sometimes I do overnight, but you need at least 30-40 minutes to cool down. And you can do in the ice, which is nice, or you can do in just on a granite. It's cooled down faster too. But we need at least to bring to the room temperature before we mix rest of the ingredients. And meanwhile, while we're waiting to eggnog to get cooled down, custard, we need to whip our egg whites. And make sure is no any other pieces like eggshell or egg yolk. Has to be absolutely clean and has nothing, not even one drop of water, otherwise will not work. So to the bowl with whisk, 5 egg whites and pinch of salt. Just a pinch. It helps to whip up egg whites. And we're going to whip until soft pick. And this is big. I have big commercial mixer, and it's going to do quick, fast. Oh yeah. Nice, getting fluffy, foamy. Soft pick. Oops. Yeah, you don't want more than that. I think it's perfect. Slightly, I overbeat it, but it will work. But you don't want more than that. Nice and chilled, and you can make this ahead of time, which is great. Cook custard up to 1-2 days ahead of time, and make sure you cover with plastic wrap and keep in the refrigerator, nice and chill. And the reason why chill, because we don't want to melt our beautiful egg whites and whipped cream, which is totally optional. Nice garnish. And another reason, it has to be cold, or at least room temperature, because we're going to add kefir, and it's a live bacteria. It's a good for you. It's like yogurt, but just much more beneficial than yogurt. And you don't want to kill this good bacteria. So it's nice to add when it's room temperature, not when it's hot. So be patient, wait until it's cooled down. And now the last, what left to do is just to fold together and do little by little. And look how foamy this is, and it gives nice body, that gives frosty feeling for your drink. That's what everyone loves about it. Some people add heavy cream, which gives thickness, but also a lot more calories than egg whites, right? And egg whites, it's a protein, so it's much better than heavy cream to add. We'll just use as an optional for garnish, honestly, just for picture. Heavy cream, but we don't add to eggnog itself heavy cream. Now start folding. Oh, it's nice. Fluffy. Add some more. Oh yes. I can see. Look at this. It's like melted ice cream, like a cloud. It's delicious. And I'm guarantee this eggnog will be better than any eggnog you can buy on the market. I don't care if it says organic or dairy-free or stuff like that. And by the way, you can use coconut milk if you don't want to use dairy cow milk. And it's totally fine. I tried. It will work. And you can use honey instead of maple syrup if you like. It will work as well. And the best quality eggs you can find, the better result you will get. Now it's time to add kefir. About half cup. And sweetness, you can add more or less maple syrup. You can sprinkle additional sugar if you wish. Around holidays, it's nice to buy those fancy sugars with different flavors. And many tea shops offer that. Also in our little town, we have tea shop spice, and they have beautiful with different flavors to sprinkle different sugar. Unfortunately, I don't have today with me. But it's nice addition for garnish and just looks better and maybe more fancy around holiday. And now the last and the most funniest part of this video, to add rum. And as much as you will, as much as you want. I will go with half cup, but it's up to you. Nice spice rum, good rum. My husband will be more happy, I think. And now just add. Yes. Or you can skip on this, it's totally optional. And I think good eggnog deserves good bowl, beautiful bowl, glass. We pour here. Oh yes, nice and thick, just like you like. Just like should be, right? I believe it's my first drink on my channel with alcohol. For those who don't like eggnog like I used to, didn't like, you have to try make this one. It's the healthiest traditional eggnog you can find. It's delicious, it's has good body, good texture. It's rich but not overly fat, creamy. Has beautiful color, great smell and taste of spice, but not too much. Also has no sugar, only maple syrup, which is good. And eggs, so good for you. So I hope you enjoy this video and give me a like and subscribe. I will link below similar related videos. Also support me with Save the Children in Ukraine, which is I try to raise money for this organization. They're doing fantastic job in Ukraine to save children, special children who lost their parents. Help my country if you can, and see you next time. Bye.